engaged in a joyful, loping flight, an easy sweep of long duration, low amplitude sine waves, rising slightly on sets of 3 wing beats, dipping slowly with each momentary glide, as if tracing a telephone wire past poles to hold my attention, repeating slowly, certainly. A metronome timing his life, approaching mine, converging somewhere just ahead. His bright russet breast thrust, full and proud, muscular. For those few seconds I flew too. Souls merged as he teased along just below eye level. Mounted on a thin metal strip, perhaps 2 inches long by an 1/8 thick, the Toyota's side mirror thumped slightly, drawing my eye into it, interrupting reverie in time. Close to the center of the frame, a snapshot reflection, mirror frozen, wings outstretched, his flying body separated by a fine red mist from his head, nearly 1 inch between them, floating in the surreal. The last debate. After he simplified and clarified certain truths for John Cardinal O'Connor, I thanked him for spiritual confirmation, bowed, touched my folded hands to my lips, and warmly shook the Dalai Lama's hand. Hitched a ride on a carapace of a huge green sea turtle around the reef in Kahala Bay. Refused the crack for the 50th time as I entered the bodega when a shot in the head crumpled the 16-year-old entrepreneur in a heap, dead, nerves reflectively chattering a second or two, while the gangster kid with the smoking gun and the free $20 vial fled up 10th Avenue, free. I stepped around the spread of blood, bright red, shielded my pint of Ben & Jerry's Beef Bar Crunch, and unsteadily returned to cool down in my pool, full of envious stares that rained off the fire escapes into my backyard on 47th Street. It's called So Much Love. His eyes were absolutely afire, moving like a teenage gymnast. Red sprang across the room to stop me, to nail me with his broad, freckled fist, clenched tighter than ever so as to not allow any of that fierce love to miss me. Well aimed, accurate within 1/10 of a cheekbone, so fast arriving before my swift hand could rise, again blocking Mom's from slapping me on that same cheek. His knee in my chest slammed me into the chair, his outrage completely justified after seeing his greatest love, mother of his eight, sob a sharp pain as she tried to reach out to stop me, her brilliant prep schooler from bearing, from boasting the needle marks, from spitting the venom, from puking the vitriol of that real 1968 American pharmaceutical company, government-labeled, stamped, and sealed half-pound packages of crystal methamphetamine. It was my own goddamn fault. He was protecting his family. 5 years later, I finally got that reality when one of our commune bitches kept picking up the only puppy in her litter that had wet, misty eyes and taking it back outside before she would resume nursing the healthy puppies. On a lighter note, blasphemy. Holy God, God forbid, oh God damn, God of my father, God at the slam. God is my co-pilot, God is mad. When God was calling, he got Abraham. Demanded his firstborn, now God is dead. There's no God but Allah, self-striking your head. Which God is calling? Shiva seems great. Which God is coming? Why is he late? A child of God with one nation under, the children of God smashed it asunder. God is the answer. Who's praying to God? God damn it, get out of the way. Demand God's forgiveness for what I must say. What if God's angry and ain't really great? Why isn't he going to hell? To use all God's power to take Satan out, well, God isn't going to tell. What if they're lying and this God thing's a fraud? He hasn't laid waste to the hate that enables his lovers to bury their blade enemies in the debate. Desire. I want to make poems.
Oh, there we go.